So hello everybody, today I'm gonna be making a video about how everything exists. I'm gonna try to explain to you why everything exists and how everything exists. So basically, I'm gonna try to paint to you and draw to you, like just show you logically to understand, for you to logically understand how the universe is being created. Also, there is no time and okay, well let's just get into this and hopefully you'll understand more. So basically, I'm gonna draw to you like 1 point. Okay, so this is like 1 point. This 1 point minus infinity. What does it mean? Is that it's an infinitively destructive negative space. Why do we need to start with this? Well, basically, because since we are talking about the universal creation, we gotta understand, right, like where this question even arises from, right? So there's this question is like how everything exists, why everything exists, and then there are scientists who try to like find out how the universe was created. And the thing is, like, the answer that I can give to these people who are trying to seek the answer, like how the universe was created, the only thing that I can give it to you is that this is the wrong question. The wrong question is how the universe was created, because it's not about how it was created, but it is how it is being created right now. It's not about the was, because was is still like a very three-dimensional mindset, you know. It means that you are seeing time as linear, and so if you're going to be seeing time as linear, you're always going to feel like a victim of your circumstances, and you're not going to be able to understand this higher type of knowledge, because in that linear like mindset you cannot fit that higher intelligence which goes above the linear time understandments. So basically, okay, and so if there is a question, right, like how the universe exists, why do we, like, not even why, I most want to go now about like how everything exists. So yeah, so we kind of have this question, how, and then this means that we kind of understand logically that there must be something that is happening, that something magical, something spicy, something out of this world that kind of makes this creation. Because if there wasn't that something, then there would be nothing. Like, we have this awareness that there's something, because if there wasn't that something, there would be nothing, right? Why do we exist? There's this even question. So now what I want to say, that nothingness, that negative space, that infinite negative space, this is our point, negative space, right? Minus negative space. So also I put an infinity symbol here because it's very important to understand that, because it's infinitively destructive. So it's going towards the destruction infinitely. So it's not stagnant, it's infinitively moving into the destruction. So this is like a black hole. Minus negative space is like a black hole, because it's like a ever sucking, never ending destruction. Just like a black hole always sucks into it and destroys. And so now what happens is, if we add a little touch of God, okay, the plus infinity, we're just gonna say, if we add a little touch of the opposite of it, the plus infinity. So the plus infinity, we add it, and so it means that ever-existingness, the never-ending creation. What is that? What is that never-ending creation? It is God. It really is God. It really is infinite God's love, which every single moment is being created. Every single moment is being given in renewal and renewal and renewal. That's the higher dimension. So basically, if we put it, the plus infinity here, and we put it in here into the ever non-existence, we put the ever existingness, what happens? It's like a black hole and a white hole meet each other, and that's our existence. That's how we exist. Is that into the nothingness, the everythingness is being put. How it looks like, let me show you. So this is the nothingness, and into the nothingness we put the everythingness. So it expands, right? It expands into the everythingness, And we can even draw it like this, like goes back, right? And there's just like, and in here, this is God. This is God. Here is this never-ending creation. It's always expanding, always, 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 every single moment. I cannot even show it to you like this because it's so infinite. That's why everything exists. It's not because of time. It's not because I was born. It's not because I was born because of my parents. It's because in every single moment, I am, because God in every single moment is giving me life. Every single moment. You know how like in higher dimension, everything is renewing and renewing and renewing and renewing and renewing and renewing always. Renewing and renewing always, constantly and never endingly. So how can it renew? It's because of God's love. It's because of the unconditional love that is always being given. And once you understand this, it can become scary. It can become scary because you understand that it can be taken away and it can be all gone. And yeah, but even once you get used to this idea that everything could potentially be gone anytime if God wanted to, but He still gives us this life always. Once you understand that and you get used to this idea, you understand that, you know, whether He would give away or not, like would take everything away or not, the best decision that you can make is to trust. Is to trust God, is to trust the universe, is to trust that everything is going to be okay. Because at the end of the day, even if it were to be taken away, even if everything was destroyed, there is no point for you to worry or think about how like it could potentially be destroyed and be afraid of this. There's no point, even though that won't happen, but like we understand that it could potentially happen. And that's what makes it kind of scary. But there's no need to fear, because you're just making it harder for your existence and planet's existence as well, because when you raise your vibration, the planet vibration also raises. And you may think, oh, it's just me, one person just thought about something, but it's actually a huge deal. One person raising the vibration really is a huge deal to the whole planet. And so basically I also wanna, like, I'm gonna draw a little bit on a human how this looks like. This person is like, it has energetic field, right? And this energetic field is constantly renewing and 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 constantly just like renewing and renewing, because God is every single moment it is giving you life. It is giving me life. It is giving us life, and that's why it is being renewed. So there's no way of explaining like the way that our universe exists in simply just sticking to the scientific, logical terms, mathematical terms, without adding words love and God. Because you gotta understand that this higher intelligence that, let's say, the scientists are trying to kind of figure out, you know, logically, it takes like love is higher intelligence. Not thinking is higher intelligence. So in order to realize and awaken, you gotta stop thinking so much and start trusting and living from the heart and loving every moment and learning to elevate and let go of your past patterns. And yes, right now, like, I'm feeling committed to this path because I've been given this knowledge and I've awakened to these truths, and I feel a responsibility to do this. But it's not only that I feel a responsibility to share, also I choose to do this. Like, I'm choosing to leave all these like kind of things that supposedly I could feel like I'm missing out if I don't do them, you know, like partying and all that stuff. And I'm choosing this path of like awakening people, because we need to awaken more. And I know that I cannot awaken the ones that are completely like just don't want to awaken, but I can help awaken those who are at least have the intention to awaken, but they need a little bit of guidance, you know. So I thank you for watching, and good luck.